Morning, Belzer. It's time for our morning announcements. I'm Christian, and I'm here to bring you the latest in Belzer news. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Today is Wednesday, October 26th. It is National Pumpkin Day. Today's lunch menu is soft taco or walking taco, pepperoni Bosco stick with cheese, Italian chef salad, variety deli sandwich or wrap, refried beans, and broccoli with cheese. In the news today, a teen woke up from a coma speaking fluent Spanish, which he has never spoken before. Now to CNN with the full story.
What do you remember about that game?
Not really anything.
This is the collision late last month that has turned Ruben Anselmo's life upside down. He was playing goalie for an elite Gwinnett County-based national team when he dove for the ball. Another player kicked him in the head. Ruben's coach says the teenager stopped breathing several times.
I was in shock and panic, right? And then he would come back, then he start throwing up. It was a sequence of things that I've never seen, really. It was bad.
You thought you might lose him there.
I thought I might lose him there.
Ruben was airlifted to Atlanta Medical, where he spent several days in a coma.
Our life has changed through this process.
Sí, hablo mucho español.
And when he did wake up, his parents say he spoke only in Spanish at first, a language he'd never spoken fluently before. For now, Ruben stays at home, twirling a ball and watching games on TV.
Sometimes I daze out. Sometimes I feel like I'm not there. But I am.
He hopes one day to be back on the pitch himself. And when he does return, his coach wants him and every other goalie to wear a helmet.
Everybody's waiting till that big thing happen before they start wearing the mask. We should try to prevent these things from happening earlier.
Randy Kaplan has an unusual collection of baseballs. In 1996, he got President Bill Clinton to sign a baseball followed by a senator the next day. Since then, he has been getting world leaders from around the world to sign baseballs. He now has more than 200 autographs from presidents, prime ministers, 2 kings, and the Dalai Lama. Kodak, the camera company, announced that they are making a smartphone. Now to CNN with the rest of the story.
When you think of smartphones, you don't think of Kodak. Now this legacy company is pushing hard into this market, staying true to its roots with a camera-centric device. It'll set you back $550. And to find out just how well it works, we're taking it for a spin all around London. The company's definitely going for retro chic with the Kodak Extra, as you can tell from the cute carrying case I have around my neck, sold separately. The phone even somewhat has the look and feel of an old Kodak camera, with the big lens, the leather that wraps around, even the curve here on the side, plus an actual camera button to take pictures. These days, megapixels aren't everything, but Kodak has 21 of them. Compare that to just 12 in today's top smartphones, and you start to see just how incredibly powerful this camera is. To achieve this though, Kodak basically had to jam a full-blown into the phone. And the result is thick. I mean, really thick. But once I started using it, it was a lot less than I expected, and the size really didn't bother me. But what does Kodak know about making a smartphone? Well, that's the beauty of Android, the operating system made by Google. It allows companies to focus on the hardware since the software is basically already made. Of course, easier said than done. Integrating those two can be tricky. And it's going to be really tough for Kodak to seriously compete in the cutthroat smartphone market. Kodak has packed this phone with photo editing software, going way past just Instagram. They've combined partnerships with apps like Snapseed, as well as an incredibly strong processor to narrow the gap for photo editing between computers and smartphones. While standalone cameras may have about as much life left in them as these old London telephone booths, with the Extra, Kodak is showing that their technology may be enough to give Apple, Samsung, and Huawei a run for their money at least when it comes to phone photography. But it's hard to imagine the ideal customer for this product. If you love cameras, you probably have a separate one, and if you just want the convenience of taking pictures on your phone, you probably want something slimmer. But for the folks who do buy the Extra, their photos will be nice, and they just might be going back to the future.
Now to Demi with the sports and weather update.
Good morning, Bruins. I'm Demi, and I'm here to bring you the sports and weather update. Today's weather will be a high of 64 and a low of 47. Last night, the Golden State Warriors played the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs won 129-100. The Cleveland Cavaliers also played last night against the New York Knicks. Cavaliers won 117-88. Cleveland Indians also beat the Cubs 6-0. All boys basketball team parents should attend the meeting tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the LGI room. There is also a call-out meeting for girls basketball on Monday at 4 o'clock in the LGI room. Now I'm back to our anchor.
Thank you, Demi. Next Monday, LCU representatives will be coming to Belzer to sell orange leaf frozen yogurt. The proceeds go to Riley Children's Hospital. Save up some money to buy a tree at lunch on that day. Each serving is $3. The Academic Pursuit Club will begin today. The competition is much like the Jeopardy game and will involve competing against other schools from around Marion County. Any 7th or 8th grader is welcome to join. Please meet in Mr. Schultz's room B113 today after school from 4 to 5 p.m. All students must have a ride home and be picked up by 5 p.m. Plan on attending the Halloween dance tomorrow night. You may dress in costume or come as you are. As long as you have no discipline write-ups, you can come and hang out with your friends, dance, snack, laugh, and have a great time. Tickets are on sale for $1 during lunches. You will not be able to purchase tickets at the gate tomorrow. Miss Stewart will host a meeting on November 3rd at 7:30 p.m. in the LGI room for any French students interested in a trip to Paris, Normandy, and London. If you are interested, please plan on attending with an adult next week. Tomorrow is the last day of our box top competition. This is a college prep competition. The winning class will celebrate with a breakfast. Be sure to bring in your box tops. Here's today's interesting fact. Americans spent $6.8 billion on Halloween candy last year. Today's celebrity birthday is Hillary Clinton, who turned 69 today. She could be our next president in less than 2 weeks. On this day in history, in 2001, President George W. Bush signed the Patriot Act to help prevent future terrorist attacks. Our quote of the day is from John Quincy Adams, who once said, "If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader." Now to Mr. Landers with the task for the day. Have a great day, Bruins.
Good morning, Belzer Middle School. This is Mr. Landers here. We're going to continue with our bullying awareness. So today I have a short video about cyberbullying. So we're going to watch that here in a second, and then afterwards I want to give you a lot of time because, again, we have a contest going on, and it's under your college prep, under assignments, and it is the bullying blog contest. So you can enter that. We're going to be looking at your weekly stand and what you have learned and what you have done. So you just follow the instructions and get that submitted because I have a lot of chips. I have a lot of candy and other prizes to give away, and I will be announcing multiple winners. So make sure you get on that because that is due by next Friday. So we're going to go ahead and turn it over to Mrs. Trotter's BTV crew and our video.
The internet has connected us so beautifully. It just has this ugly underside that people can use it as a powerful tool to hurt each other.
I didn't grow up with cyberbullying, but I'm a celebrity, and man, people post a lot of nasty stuff about me. And I'm an adult woman, and I have a thick skin.
As much as you delete it, nothing really goes away because someone else can reblog it, repost it, like it, double tap it on Instagram.
And the only thing that stops it, and this is not Tony Robbins talking, it's what all the research shows, is people online immediately going out and saying this is wrong and not attacking the other person, but saying this is absurd, this isn't fair.
Type and say, hey, that's not cool, this needs to stop.
Be quiet. You don't know my friend. You don't know her.
Don't worry about it. They're just hating on, just block them or erase it.
Just even taking someone who's being a target and just going, oh, having fun with @so-and-so or whatever.
Going on my Twitter and reaching out to people if they're having a hard time or showing my support.
You know, the same way that, social networking can spread very negative things. It can also spread very positive things really quickly.
It's a hard thing for our culture to realize because we think it's soft to say nice things. It's not soft to say nice things. It actually takes a lot of courage.
Let's get on the phones and let's just use it to be positive and empower and to protect each other.
Whether it's like, I thought something, anything happy, anything positive, any little defense of that person so that they know that they're not alone and that someone else cares. I think you can save someone's life if you do that.